Everybody, welcome back to some Spelljammer. It's good to see you. And good to have you here. And hello, players. Good to have y'all here as well. I believe we're on episode
Hi.
number 9 now. We've been doing this for longer than 9 weeks because
Longer
we've
than
missed
9 weeks.
a few. But we're on episode
January
9.
15th.
We started on January 15th.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't want to math how many that is right now. I'm just gonna say we've missed a couple.
3 months in a week.
That's why I have you here. I'm glad you can just got it. 3 months in a week immediately.
8.
We're down.
13 weeks.
We're down to
13
Slick
whole
tonight. You see his picture right there, smoking his pipe. Y'all can't see it, but everybody else can. So I'll be your Slick for the evening. Don't rely on me a bunch. When we don't have a player here, that doesn't mean they take the show. It's up to you guys to fill in. So if there's someone you want to talk to, don't be like, Slick, what would you say? Because I'm gonna make him Slick hardcore. Okay.
But Slick loves to talk. You're
Exactly.
not doing honor to Slick if you don't
You must do him justice.
you don't put on a wig and tiara
Yeah, you
and
got your wig. What? Your eye patch.
or with that dead patrol officer.
Slick's taking a back seat. He'll talk, but it's you know what? We'll see. I really want y'all to. God,
Your captain.
there's nothing I can reference about it right now. You know what? Give me a recap, and you'll see. We'll put it that way. Who's telling me what went down last time?
I think that's me again.
Okay.
I mean, I can
The
do
last
it if you
time
don't
I'm
want to.
doing it. Alright, so when we last left off, we were fighting the spider bots. And personally, I think we whipped their asses, but everybody else says they got their asses whipped. I don't see the problem. Some panic happened, we took a short rest after we defeated the bots. And when we went back up into the panel room, Maiken comes over and he was gasping for air. So then he was like, "Where have y'all been?" And we were like, "Yeah, fighting spider bots and stuff." Well, there's a fire downstairs, so we ran downstairs to find the Hippo Man.
Hippo Man.
Ryback.
To find Ryback
Officer
on
Ryback.
the ground. And little imps all over the cargo and a whole bunch of smoke. We don't need to talk about the fight, alright? It was fine. Like, nothing important happened at all in the fight. We defeated the imps. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, huh?
Yeah, that's all that matters. No. Because we were gasping for smoke, or gasping in smoke, we took
Exhaustion.
Thank you. We took exhaustion. So we were having to fight the fire imps and the smoke, and apparently I'm not impervious to fire, so roasted. Let's see. Defeated the imps.
You got it.
Put out the flares.
That's right where we ended. Like you unconscious on the ground.
No, because also what's his name was also
Pricklet.
Wirt. Wirt was also.
Wirt?
Or is that his name? No. Is that wrong?
Pricklet.
The headmaster of Spelljammer Academy? What's he doing here?
No, that's not what I wanted. What's Samus? Or what?
No,
Robin
I'm Zama.
said? What Samus said?
What did Robot say? I didn't even hear him.
Pricklet. Just
Pricklet, that's
call
right.
out Pricklet.
The other
No.
Thrycreen who was struggling to hang out in there as well, breathing all that nasty smoke in.
Also, Rick made some really gross little mini version of himself that threw a potion in my mouth.
He kept saying he
Also
takes that
Jefferson
back, so I'm
died.
not even 100% sure if he did or not. But either way, I remember a potion being in your mouth, so you're on the process of healing. I think you did.
There's
yeah,
one,
you mentioned
one
right
thing.
there. What you miss?
That I found an auto-gnome hiding
Uh,
in the
yeah, auto-gnome.
parts.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the auto gnome.
And mention, yeah, that auto gnome that Robot was tending to until he heard his friends in trouble. Dash over there and help. All right, Pakcha, have your inspiration. Keep it, use it. You'll have a chance, I promise.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Don't keep it because otherwise you lose it.
That's true. It does
Okay,
go away at
so
the
you're
end of the
confused.
session.
I'm getting conflicting messages.
Oh,
If you have it at the end of the game, you level up.
that could be the case. If you're welcome to, you can see if that actually happens for you.
I want to use my inspiration to level up, please.
Pakcha only. You level
Only
up.
me.
Alright.
I almost died. It's like Super Saiyan rules, so I level up when I get healed to full again.
Okay. I don't remember reading that in the D&D or in the Druid thing.
No, it's a Thrycreen only.
Oh,
Right.
dude.
I'm ready to play this game. But first, we have to watch this.
And
That's
here
Chef
Okay, can
Ryback.
eat 'em?
we
All right.
I mean,
So, here we are. Pakcha with a potion in her mouth. Let's go ahead and heal her up real quick. Pakcha, you heal for 8. I got you covered. And you regain consciousness. Slick reabsorbs his tiny, slick self that he expended to do that. And goes back into his body. The rest of you look fairly wounded. You just finished all this battling, put out all these flames. Bit of cargo seems lost too, but I'm not even sure you guys knew what cargo was on here. So we'll figure that out as well. What would you all like to do?
We confirmed that Ryback is dead.
Yeah, Patre tried to heal him. I'm gonna go over to Bricklet and try to, I don't know, like stabilize him or something. See if he's dead.
So you head up to Cricklet. Make a medicine check.
Dawson. Yes. do?
Ooh, nice one.
More than enough. You check Cricklet, see if he has a pulse, see if he's breathing, and yeah, looks like he's just passed out right now, but he doesn't seem to be dead.
You look particularly wounded at all?
Maybe his lungs, but
That's
not particularly externally. No fire wounds or anything like that.
I'll generally like tap his face.
Yeah, he's just. When you tap his face, it looks like he may just need some rest.
When I regain consciousness, I just like gasp and sit up, and then just stand up immediately, like nothing happened. But my antenna like kind of give it away a little bit. They're all like down.
What is this eyeball debuff on my
That
token?
is exhaustion. You failed one of the rolls originally, didn't you?
I thought exhaustion was the one with the top one. The one with the letter I on it.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that emblem just represents exhaustion.
Also see the eye thing.
You also see that?
Yeah.
Where's this eye thing you're talking about?
Just like above the exhaustion symbol that him and Pacha have, there's a Roman numeral I on like a card.
Yeah, that should represent a 1.
Okay. So you have 1 exhaustion?
Yeah. Paksha had, I think, 2, right?
Maybe.
Think
Sounds
so.
about right.
I don't know why it's not showing up on your little tokens here. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
I thought something happened. I thought I got rid of
a lot
one.
of something.
No, maybe not.
You can't just get rid of one. You gotta like sleep or restore.
Yeah. Well, I don't sleep, so.
Well, so anyway, so who's the plasmoid in front of me again? Fred?
That's Fred, indeed.
A friend.
Fred, and Mike. And what happened here? Since you two are the only ones still standing.
Fred puts down one of the buckets he was using from one of the water barrels nearby, and he just takes one of his appendages and just rubs what you think would be a forehead. Looks like it might be more symbolic, 'cause there's no sweat or anything there. And he says, "Boy, it was a nightmare. Just out of nowhere, the flames just erupted. Ryback was just trying to cook something, and then flying fire monsters and smoke and equipment lost to flames. It was a nightmare. Myken, you saw too, right?" Myken is staring over to Ryback's body, and he just has a very upset, worried expression looking down at his corpse. And he doesn't respond to Fred, which Fred will say, "Myken, buddy?" To which he'll turn and say, "Oh, yeah, it was a nightmare. His cooking tool just erupted in flames."
Oh, no more cooking then. Well, Fred, Fred, take inventory of, I guess, what was lost. See if we lost anything important.
Can do.
We should probably also get Ryback's body onto the ship.
Fred pauses for a moment as he turns his appendage head back to you and says, but he's on the ship already, boss."
Oh yeah, I guess we are technically on the ship, right? We just gotta, yeah. Well, we should get him not on the middle of the storeroom floor.
Fred nods and starts checking the cargo.
And I want to look at Ryback's cooking utensil that just exploded.
Sure. Hold on, I gotta fix the maps being weird again. There we go. Okay, so you want to go check out his little kettle kit that he was trying to cook on?
Yeah, sure. If that's what exploded or whatever.
So there's a
On
lot of
fire.
ash covering the ground here, and you see pieces of what looks like it could be a cooking kit of some sort. But I'm gonna need you to make an investigation check.
Can I assist looking with him? Or look with him? I don't
You
know if
you-
I can assist or look at myself.
You can also investigate on your own if you'd like.
I'd also like to investigate this with him.
Ugh.
All right, Sal, you're just looking around on the ground and sifting through these ashes, and then checking out pieces of maybe the feet or legs of this little cooking kit, and this trying to find the surface, but you can't find it. It doesn't look like there's rhyme or reason how this could have happened. But robots,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
you find most of the surface area of the cooking apparatus that Ryback had used, and you're able to pick it up and look it over and discern quite a few things. The first thing you could tell is this absolutely occurred from this portable cooking surface. Just the explosion, the way the black marks on the top of it fan out, kind of forms like a large star expanding outward.
I stay in Slick, Sal, Mike, and Robot's heads only. Sabotage again.
Robot, you actually see a lot more. I'm going to continue. You see the... Just based off looking at this cooking service, even if there's a malfunction, there is no way this surface was capable of producing an explosion big enough to cause that level of conflagration. Or for that matter, summon frickin' magma mephits, the flying little lava monsters you encountered. You're able to discern that this likely happened because of a magic spell cast near the portable cooking surface, maybe on it. And it's possible those magma creatures were summoned using similar magics.
I will also, back in the head, disagree with Baksha. Yes, it does look like sabotage.
You say it out loud?
No, that was in all of their heads again.
I don't think you can
Well, not
communicate
all-
telepathically, right?
My telepath only works one way.
Oh wait, yeah, no, I can just speak it. So
You just sound like DSL noises.
I just say it I just agree with Baksha.
Oh.
To her, into her head.
Wait, disagree or do agree?
I do agree.
Oh, he said just agree. I just agree.
I agree. Beep. I agree.
I agree.
Well, there's not much time to deal with this now, but this is suspicious. We should not waste more time. We need to get this ship moving.
Agree.
Are we gonna be okay to explore the ship a little bit more? We're gonna have to be really careful.
I look in my inventory. I'm feeling a little hurt. Just a little bit.
I don't got nothing for you.
I think I've got a potion.
No, I got one.
Okay.
If I can just. I'm sorry.
Should we go get that helmet set up? And get...
We need to get our autonom friend.
Oh yeah. We can get him. Get the helmet installed, and then come back down here and try and figure out what happened.
Yeah, we need to get this ship moving and get out of here, though. We need to return home. We need to complete the mission. Mike and Fred keep taking stock and just, well, I guess move their bodies off to the side or something. Frankly, it looks like he just needs some rest. He It's inhaling too much smoke and, well, unfortunate about Ryback.
Fred will turn around and say, all right, you guys are the bosses, so I'll follow suit with whatever you want to do. If you want, I mean, you could always call for help too, I guess, but I'll follow your orders. You're in charge after Ryback's down. And Fred looks at Ryback. Myken doesn't respond at all, but if you glance his direction, you can see him just 1,000 yards staring at Ryback's corpse again.
Elaborate on this call for help.
Fred motions towards Ryback and says, I'm pretty sure he had some communication thing on him. No one's checked his body.
I'm going to check his body. I'm going to get
Body.
down. I'm gonna look for this communication. I'm also looking for any money
Whoa.
So you start patting Ryback's
and potions.
charred,
And potions.
sizzled corpse down. Anything that would have been on him that could have been useful is completely burned up, except a magic item that looks like it was in a pouch that's now charred and blackened. You find one single stone in there, kind of carved in a weird way, like you could put it up to the side of your face.
Look at the stone. Do I recognize any of the symbology on it?
Make an investigation check.
Expecting it to be some sort of magic. I do Arcana because I think it might be magic.
I inhale and
Investigation.
start to drool a little bit.
I cast guidance on myself.
I take, or I say in Robot's head, "Do you think I could eat him?"
No. I say that out loud. Just a random no.
Robot, you can
That's
tell
up
that
to Robot, and he just said no. Like,
it's in common, just looking at picture.
Yeah.
You can tell that this is a sending stone,
Just
one of
drool.
2 sending stones, Robot.
You just see
as
drool like
expected.
coming down my mandibles.
Bonk into my face. Help! Who is on the other end of this?
A voice,
Roger.
a voice does respond to you, Robot, and it says, "Wait, is that Robot? Is that you?"
Yes, Officer Ryback is down. There has been an accident.
Wait, Ryback's down. Accident. Elaborate. What's going on? And you recognize this is Tarto's voice.
can we all hear Tarto, or is it just Robot?
Just Robot, unless your ears right up to the stone with him.
Okay.
He was cooking and there was an explosion, and I look around. We suspect foul play, and we were patrolling the ship. We still have yet to install the Spelljammer helmet. We are badly injured.
The voice is silent on the other end for just a moment,
Ape.
and then
Beep.
finally responds and says, "What a goddamn shame. All right, listen, Cadet. You got new parameters. If Ryback's down, the mission is still on. We need that meteorite. A lot more than you were let on originally. If you want, I can have the flighty foundling turned around and be back in about 2 days at this point. However, if you think you can still handle it on your own, you have permission to proceed."
2 days. That's crazy. We will pursue as intended and continue. Mission will be continued. Beep.
This is hard. being
There's
sarcastic.
static on this stone. Beep.
All right. We'll be turning around regardless, but if you want to wait, that's fine.
They're making DSL noises.
2 days is a long time.
The voice, or Tardo actually asks again, How the hell did Ryback even go down? You said some explosion?
He was cooking and his cookware exploded, presumably in his face.
No, that's bullshit. There's no way something like that can blow up.
Well, and then there was a bunch of summoned monsters came out of it too, but I don't know what killed him first. It was a mess. I suspect sabotage.
So you think someone cast a spell on it? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, who the hell did it?
Well, I don't know.
Really only three suspects.
Do you trust your own? Was it one of them, do you think?
Well, my team wasn't here. We were exploring and we came back to some of the others.
Some of the others.
Anybody missing? Is anybody missing?
Are you looking around the room right now, doing a head count?
Yeah, like after all the commotion, people have been in and out, a couple rounds of combat and stuff. Like, if somebody from our crew are absent that like should be here.
Right now, everyone who was with you
Oh,
on the
right.
way here is with you right now. This all happened when you were away, and the only people you weren't near at the time were Fred, Cricklet, Ryback, and Myken.
Okay. Well,
Where is Fred? I don't
he's
see
right
him.
there.
He's up here. Going
He's
through
on top of the
cargo.
boxes.
Oh, okay.
I trust
Sorry,
him.
I didn't see.
I trust my clutch. And Myken, he's a good kid. Fred seems alright. I have no reason not to trust him.
Are you saying all this in common on the stone?
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm just gonna look at
Quietly though, like kind of like, you know.
He kind of. I trust most of them. They're all. Okay, just
I
trying
trust
to
most of them. Big.
muffle it.
You just hear it's. Beep.
Tardo will say, it doesn't hurt to be thorough. Check with the rest of the crew. See if they know anything else. See if they're leaving out details. I don't want to assume one of your own's causing issues, but if you're telling me something sabotaged one of our officers' cook decks, then I would leave nothing to chance. Be thorough. And be safe. I don't want to lose anyone else to this.
Alright, well, acknowledged. I will see if we learn anything else and be on the lookout. But we will still continue the mission for now. I don't know if you should turn around anyway, just in case, you know, like what if we fail and you need to come back here anyway?
I'm definitely turning around just in case.
Okay, but we're gonna continue anyway. 2 days is a long time to wait for you.
Don't wait up if you don't want to. Once we get near, I'll contact you on the stone again. Or don't hesitate to contact me if you need anything.
Okay, I'm gonna sign off for now. I'll keep you updated, and I'll put the sending stone away in my beard.
Right, you tuck it under your metal, solid, not threads or hair beard. You just.
I don't know, can I like notch it onto like I don't know, like does it have like a hole that I can like turn into a pendant or just I'll put it away? I don't know.
You stow it away.
Yeah. Alrighty then. I'll go over to Myken. You okay, lad?
Myken just looks at Rybax's corpse for a little bit longer, looks back to you, Robot, says, yeah, we're supposed to be tough. At times like this, I'm fine.
Can you tell me what happened? From your perspective?
Well, we were helping unload or organize the cargo, and Ryback was set up in the middle and was like, he was cooking, and then just an explosion, just out in all directions, and he was screaming at us to grab water immediately while fighting those things, and they overcame him.
Why was he cooking?
I don't know. That was his thing, I think.
He just voluntarily started cooking.
Well, he wanted to make sure everyone had a good meal. Probably from you guys exploring the ship.
Alrighty. Well, are you gonna be alright? You look razzled. Frazzled.
Yeah, I'll be. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Was Fritz suspicious? I'll lean into him a little bit under my breath.
As you you lean close and ask that, he says, No. I don't think so. No.
What about Cricklet?
Cricklet was. No, certainly not. No.
Alrighty then. Well, I'll cast guidance on him as I pat him on the shoulder, on the arm, and we'll feel better. Braven up. We're not out of this yet. Beep beep.
He just nods while looking back to Ryback, his eyes shifting to his body.
Can I look around, Jamie? I want to look around and see if maybe it could have been like a magical trap.
Ooh! Make another investigation check.
Can I? How long do I need for a short rest?
How is that possible? You got a. What, Paksha?
You can roll a 1 and then. Oh no. You roll a
Roll
2.
a 2 and then got -3.
Right.
It had to have been spontaneous combustion of a device cell. Like, that thing had to just blow up. You wouldn't have turned it on. It just sometimes, if the air and the temperature's right, and it's stuff explodes. Could be you next. You don't know.
Well, I know it was magic, though, right?
Did you say all the stuff you discovered, Robot?
No.
Oh. Then no, you have no idea.
Yeah, spontaneous combustion.
Paksha, you were asking something. What'd you say?
I was gonna say. Nah, never mind. It's fine.
Well, I guess I said it out loud. I said it over the sending zone, but I said it I said the suspicious parts quietly into the zone. So unless Sal was trying to listen, I don't think he would hurt me.
I was standing right next to you, but I wasn't. I mean, maybe I was paying attention to you because
If you were right next to him, you would have heard him, because you're within 5 feet, and there's not a sound happening on this ship, other than Fred moving some boxes around.
Everybody's probably looking at me.
Yeah, and everyone, yep.
You're saying it low, but we all fucking hear you.
Except for Fred. I told Fred to take inventory, so he's busy.
Okay, so I know it was magic, but it was still just there's no trap. It was just magic. It just happened. I just can't explain it.
Spontaneous combustion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you might be able to deduce it, but a -1 is not going to help.
Spontaneous combustion for sure.
Dude,
It had
does
to be.
anybody here?
I trip and fall and hit my head or something. I don't.
Is any? Oh, do I have actually? Oh, I might need to rest. I can prepare a spell. I don't think I have anything. Yeah. Are any of them magical? The three of them, Fred, Cricklet, Myken? I don't know what their technical classes would be.
I think was it.
Hey,
One of them was just a fucking deckhand.
Yeah, but
Mike.
I mean,
Myken.
aren't you like a deckhand?
No, I fight.
Myken can
No,
heal.
I mean, I guess technically, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like your ship roll, isn't it? No, you're
I'm not. Yeah.
Myken can
Hey,
heal.
guys.
Myken what? How can Myken heal?
Myken
do
can
you know-
heal.
How do you know he can heal?
I'm so proud of you, Paksha.
He went to go take care when we were sabotaged the first time. He went to
Mm.
go take care of the other crew, and he was also the first one out.
Damn, it's always the person you most suspect. Well,
I say all of this.
Suicide.
Just proud she remembered someone did something.
a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was like, I remember back in
that, but
session
you don't
3.
remember how to use
Words
counting.
here.
I
Well,
pay attention to some things, not to others.
I want to go talk to Fred again and stop him from his inventory for a second.
Sure.
Fred, so could you, one more time, who was in the room when Ryback was cooking?
Fred puts down some firewood. Looks like he was counting, because you guys had firewood logs on here too. And turns to you and says, wait, you asked what happened in here again?
Yeah, but like, was everybody in here, or what was everybody doing at the time Officer Ryback started cooking?
Well, he was cooking, or trying to. I was doing a bit of organization of our equipment here, and Cricket was doing the same begrudgingly, because he's not a people person, so working together is not really his style. But Maiken was off to the side. I think he had actually, I don't think he had anything in his hands at the time. I think he was just taking a break or something. Maybe being lazy. Oh, I don't want to say that. Maybe he was just resting for a minute.
Any strange noises at any point? Any thing you heard, maybe? Words, sounds, sneeze,
Maybe.
beep.
I mean, we're on some weird ship here, but before it all happened, I don't even know how to describe it. It sounded like if you had a flame and then you sucked it to a real tiny flame, and then suddenly an eruption, like a big old boom sound. So I don't know. Other than that, I couldn't tell you.
Were you watching Cricklet when the explosion happened?
Oh, he was next to me, and the explosion was unfortunately behind me.
Was Cricklet facing the same direction as you?
We were working on the same wall at the time.
What kind of magic do you know how to cast?
I don't know how to cast any magic. Only folks I know who can magic is you guys and Maiken.
Detect if he is lying or not.
Yeah, can I insightfully check and see if he's lying?
Insightfully decipher the words that are coming out of his mouth.
Let me see some insight checks.
His goop hole.
Can I also do that?
Yeah, if you want to.
Hey, I'm rolling hot.
Woo!
Hold on.
Can I smell the magic on him?
Hell yes.
Okay.
Nah, he's truthful.
So, you're just staring at another slime guy, Paksha. You can't really read these people. You don't understand his gestures or tones or anything like that. But Sal and Robot, Fred strikes you as the kind of person who wears his heart on his sleeve. He's pretty upfront with everything. He's a little energetic. He doesn't seem like the type to hide or be nervous about too much. You don't really getting a bad vibe from him.
Can I look over at Maiken? What's he doing? What's he looking like?
Staring at Ryback's corpse.
I am going to walk right up to Maiken, and I'm gonna push him up against this wall right here.
Oh shit! All right.
Yep. And I'm gonna hold him like up against the wall, right?
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna say something to the effect of how much I was like trusting him and trying to talk him up and help him out, and he betrayed us.
So yeah, okay. So you shove him on that wall and start
right back.
berating him. That sounds pretty intimidating. Make an intimidation check.
I get +1 on these.
Let's go.
Oh, I
Plus
got the
1 and-
-2 from exhaustion, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause yeah. Are you be rolling actually in disadvantage too? Sorry.
Actually, I think that's
No.
right. Maybe.
Yeah, it's skill checks, right? Just like anything. Because he's like. Well, actually, he's only level 1, so it's skill checks and
Yeah, I
attacks.
think you said last week that I didn't have a disadvantage with like attack
Yeah.
rolls or anything like that.
Yeah, attack rolls you don't, but I think just skill checks you might.
That is true. With skill checks, you are supposed to have disadvantage. Roll one more time,
Alright.
Sal.
All right. God damn it.
You're not very intimidating when you're hacking up a wall.
Guess not. I'm just fucking tired.
So you push Mike against the wall and you start accusing him of betrayal and how could he do this? And he just holds up his hands while you're doing this. Says, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
What kind of
Damn.
magic can you cast?
He looks towards Ryback and back to you, and just double takes her a bit, and then are you holding him by like his shirt or how are you holding him?
Like kind of like pushing him up against the wall, like kind of like by at the bottom of his neck.
Okay, he grabs your hands,
Throat.
and they're holding on to his throat. He says, he wasn't supposed to die. He wasn't supposed to die. Please, please. Oh, it was an accident. I mean it.
I
Yeah.
now stand
I'm gonna
up
push harder.
and come walk over.
Mykin. Slick, get over here and teach this guy a lesson. Mykin, what do you
Slick.
mean?
So he says, please, I'll tell you. Please, just let me go. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
It sounds like you're speaking pretty fine to me. I'm just gonna keep holding him.
How forcefully are you holding him, Sal?
Just hard enough to hold him still and make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, so you're not holding him up by his throat?
No, just holding him like up against the wall.
He's like holding his like collar, like holding his shirt. Like
Basically pushing him like on his chest and neck, throat.
Okay. He's holding on your arm still, and he looks like he's terrified right now. Just looking around like he's looking for anything. Like just you don't even know what he's looking for, but he's just looking around. And he then says, "The Mercane recruited me. He was going to pay me to just harass anything Wirt was working on. Please, he promised. He was. Please, just let me go."
Mercane did this. Well, alright, Sal, you can let him go, I guess. But
I'll put him down, but I want to hog tie him.
yeah, let's tie him up. Teach him a lesson.
He can't use his can't use his hands to cast any spells or anything.
Wait, how did you do that? Did you cast a spell?
As soon as you let him go and he drops to the ground on his hands and knees, he's just looking down. You hear him start sniffing like he's starting to cry. Mercane gave me 2 spell scrolls. One of Fireball and one of Summon Magma Methods.
Well, there's some serious spells, lad.
The Mercane promised enough money to set up me and my fiance for life. It was too good. But he wasn't supposed to die. And he looks over towards Ryback's corpse again.
I
What
see.
do you think would happen when you throw a fireball at somebody? And fire demons.
I'm sorry. And he covers his head and just starts rocking on the ground.
I ask Robot, Sal, and Slick, and I also say in Mykin's head, "Can I eat this one?"
He's
No.
Not yet.
Mykin's in shock mode. He's not going to respond to a question like that in his head at the moment.
No Paksha, bad Paksha.
I am gonna hog tie Mike in though.
Yeah, we.
He doesn't resist
Yeah.
at all as you
Yeah, there's no
some rope.
grabbing scrolls out of his pockets or nothing. None of that.
And the Mercan give you anything else? Tell you anything else?
Mike and just quietly sobbing will say, No, just to harass the academy. The the tests before that you all helped heal and save the others. That was me also.
You bastard.
And the Nayogi hatchlings?
The hatchlings were smuggled in. I don't know how. I didn't do that one. But no, it was the Mercane.
Well, you're
I
gonna have
still
to tell all this to Tardo when we meet back up with the academy people.
He just
I still say we eat him.
No, Paksha.
I look
No, Paksha.
very upset right now. As upset as I can be, just staring.
Well, we still have a mission to do once you finish tying the boy up.
yeah, he's all tied up. Doesn't take long.
Alright, well, we still have a mission. And I'll just let Fred know, like, that Mike and this to remain tied up.
Yeah, Fred's been
Yeah.
watching this whole time. He's just standing on a box, just staring at all of you.
Yeah, I'll just go over to him and make sure. Fill him in. Alright, so Mike had confessed. He was bribed to do this, so we're gonna tie him up. We'll let Pardo deal with him, and the rest of the academy will have to figure it out.
Man, I can't believe he killed Ryback like that. That sucks. That really sucks. And he peers
That
around
does
your
indeed,
head, Robin,
Fred.
looking at Mike. And
That does indeed suck, Fred.
well, you do what you gotta do, and I'm sure he ain't going anywhere. I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, just I guess keep an eye on Ricklet too, and if he wakes up, just I don't know, don't really go too far or touch nothing.
You got it, boss.
Alrighty. Alright, we have to figure out how to finish this mission.
Should we go repair your I don't know buddy first?
No. Let's get the ship. We'll go get him, but let's get this ship moving, and we'll deal with him after. I'll finish the repairs. There's not much left, but the sooner we're moving, the better.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
Let's get this thing moving.
Alright. Which way do we go back to the room where we were originally? Because we left the box with the helmet there. And the robot.
Yep.
Come on, Slick. You quiet bastard.
I'm just taking it all in. Can't believe Mike would do that.
He was such a good lad.
I think we put it. Nope. We gotta go back down here.
Oh, I think we left it at the top of these steps, didn't we? But let's go down and get the robot.
I thought we left it like right here.
Either or.
That's right there
I
where,
thought
where Sal is.
Okay. I thought we had left it up before we went down the hole, but what else? It's here. You there? Young
The
lad.
Autognome was sitting down, kind of just twiddling his fingers, and he looks up to you. He looks a bit excited and just...
Well, some of our friends are hurt, so our timetable's a little bit crunched. I can't finish my repairs on you at the moment. Are you okay to follow along? Excellent.
I don't think most of that came through, but
That's okay. It works because he's malfunction anyway, or some of it. All right, just keep a safe distance, but follow along. Find us.
He nods.
All right.
Alright,
So
let's grab this thing.
yeah.
Oh, you clicked the stairs. I can't click the stairs now because I don't have a light source.
It's probably been like an hour, right? I have to recast light. I think it's an hour-long spell.
Yeah, I also shouldn't be a light source anymore.
I'm making Sal. I'm giving him the light. Sal, what do you want it on?
The tip of my cigar.
I was thinking the same thing. All right, the tip of Sal's cigar is also just a light beacon.
Okay.
As I cast light.
Sal's now emitting light.
Is there an animation for this?
I need the light taken off me.
I did. It might be an animation. Try it. A little tiny light animation.
Cool.
It's not persistent though, which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so where were we supposed to take this thing? Was it this room?
Well, that's the thing. We still have to figure out where to actually put this thing. So maybe we leave it here still actually and go cautiously explore some more of these chambers.
Perhaps your gnome friend knows.
Gnome friend, that's a good point. Do you know where to go if we want to steer this ship? We have the Spelljammer helmet here. We need the command deck place. Oh, excellent. Would you care to point the direction?
Oh.
Just in this room. This is the spot.
He'll turn and look to you, and then just as he's pointing down, he then just motions to the entire rest of the room.
So here. I think he's telling us to put it in here. All right, Sal, we didn't have to go very far. Let's unbox this bad boy.
Let's crack it open.
Okay, you set up the spell jamming helmet here. There's not much to it. It's folded up pretty nice. As you open up this crate, pull out this seat with this weird, funky little overhang helmet, kind of how you did back in your little your training, your augmented reality training before, and set it up in the middle of this oval room.
Oh yeah.
Turn
I'm
on
just
button.
gonna look at Pacha.
Yeah, if it's all set up, Baksha, take the wheel.
I sit down in the chair.
And then once you become the ship, let us know if there's anything else dangerous here or valuable.
And I put the
Beep.
helmet on.
Okay.
Beep.
As soon as you sit down and put that helmet on, Pacha, the entire ship becomes your eyes and ears, and it feels. Well, as a Thrycreen, it probably wouldn't feel too gross. I mean, you've been in something similar before like this, I guess. But you can now
Make me of home.
you can now see everything on the ship, and you can see everything around the ship as well. And you can see that you're just slowly spinning in realm space right now, above a planar disc, or a planet with like a disc of water and a pier or a spire coming out of the middle of it nearby. Just glancing around in the other quarters of the ship, you can see up in the other levels where you could go even higher. It looks like just observation decks. Tiny little rooms you can go in, and there's nothing in there now because the ship was abandoned. But maybe you could install weapons up there that shoot outward. On the lower deck, where the cargo was, around the corner, it looks like there's a few side rooms. You see a few skulls and debris and skeletons in a few of them. Perhaps some other creatures that sit up here at one point and died here somehow, or starved to death, or something, and some hay where they were bedding. But beyond that, you don't see any other threats on this ship.
I relay all of that information to my team.
Beep. That is great. We're safe
Beep
then.
indeed.
We should explore that room though with the corpses. Perhaps there's treasure.
Perhaps.
I will take out the sending stone, and I will report to Tardo. I will give him the update about Mikan and the setup, him being bribed from the hurricane, him being confessed and tied up, and that our mission is successful. Beep.
She expresses extreme dismay at the information about Mikan, and then when you report your mission success, she confirms that you've retrieved the meteorite.
Oh, right. Sorry.
She's like, damn, you work fast.
Sorry. I mean, we have established control of the vessel. We will continue now to obtain the meteorite.
Oh, well, all right, proceed. I guess be careful. This is the hard part.
Now, we had to go to that water disk, Akatha. That's where the meteorite is, correct? I'm asking the DM as I'm the player, refreshing my memory instead of opening my notes.
Your mission was to retrieve a vessel to infiltrate the planet Hakatha, so that way
Right.
you wouldn't be caught by other vessels that look very similar. Head to the spire where I believe an adamantium meteorite has crash landed, and retrieve it for its usage
That's
at
right,
the
it was in
academy.
the Spire. Okay, very good, it was in the Spire. Okay, so... approximately how far away might we be from Hakatha we started? Well, we don't need to Spelljam, we're not that far, right?
You're right outside of the planet's atmosphere right now. That's why the Flighty Foundling
Like-
left you so quickly to begin with.
Right, so it's...
I can just take us in.
Yeah, so we can just go in, okay. We should rest.
Yeah, we should totally rest.
Also, I'm going to, well, yeah, let's see here. I'm going to finish the mending on young lad here.
Can I rest in the
Robot 2.
Spelljammy
Also
Here?
Robot.
since I don't sleep?
Also, robot.
If you guys want, you could start a long rest, and Robot can start mending the Autognome buddy here. You can do that during the long rest.
Can I sit in the chair during the long rest?
As long as you're resting.
I don't
Yeah.
sleep, but yeah, I'm resting.
As long as you're, well, if you don't,
Yeah.
you don't have to sleep necessarily. You meditate, right?
Then how
How
do
do you
you
rest
regain
then?
your spell slots? Yeah.
Just like sit
I
still
mean-
for 6 hours.
Well,
That's basically
no,
what I have to do.
I just basically have to do like little activity.
You
Yeah,
do
you
not
just have
require
to basically
sleep.
sit around for 6 hours.
Yeah, you don't.
It's what
yeah.
we have to be in like a low activity state. Like I basically just go into a power down sleep mode, but technically I'm just awake and laying there doing nothing.
Yeah, I'd like to
And-
just like sit in the
Mm.
chair and just
It's pr-
if I see anything coming up on the ship, that's it.
Okay, so you can. Let's say you can still sit in the chair and like look around through the eye of the ship, and that can still count as a rest. But if you try moving it at all, that's going to interrupt your rest.
Yeah, no, I don't want to move it. I just want to.
Okay, sure then.
Okay. Great. If you can just keep look, Pakcha, that'd be excellent.
Well, I need to sleep, so Pacho, which room looked the best to sleep in this
Probably the room with all the bodies
I
and
give
hay.
him, I give him directions to the bodies and hay. I say,
Wait,
it
but I want to
looks
go there
like
too.
it looks like a comfortable bed there. I guess.
that's where I want to head to sleep.
I want to go there for investigating.
Sure. Go head back to the
Yes,
cargo
thank you.
deck, and she. I'll point out where she was pointing.
Oh, downstairs.
Mhm.
Cargo deck was it this one?
It's where all your cargo is. Where Prefred's working.
No, I can't see.
Yeah, you can. You have dark vision, don't you?
I do, but it goes away though.
Oh, hold on. I might be able to fix that. Where is my dark vision? There it is. Yeah, your dark vision's not set. And it's not letting me set it. Whatever. I'm just gonna give you light for now. There you go. There's your dark vision.
Thank you.
So you make your way back down the tunnels. Wandering around, not sure which way to go.
I have no idea where I'm going, dude.
Oh, it leads back around this way. Oh, I found the hay room. B,
Yeah.
I found the hay.
Yeah, it's where Robot is. Back down in this level is the bunks.
Also, while I'm here, I'll fill in Fred. Cricklet's still down. He's just sleeping.
Yeah, it looks like he's been propped up against a nearby wall by Fred.
Very good.
I don't think these are bed chambers. I think this is fucking prison.
I'll also just kind of shout over to Fred. All right, we got the spelljamming helmet set up, so we're all good right now. And Aksha's got the lookout, and we're probably gonna rest up, get ready, and we'll hit the Hakatha after that.
Sure thing. And if you just wanted to know, I finished checking most of everything. We didn't lose a whole lot, fortunately, but we did lose 5 flasks of cooking oil, 2 barrels of water, 2 chests containing fresh foodstuffs. That one really sucks. And half a quart of pre-cut firewood. We got the other half. And a portable cooking surface.
Do
But
we have
everything else is here.
Is there an alternative cooking surface?
No.
Well,
But the mess kits are still here. Well, 2 of them.
okay. Well, that's not so bad. Good work.
And we won't starve or anything, just the good stuff's gone. We still have 150 days of rations here.
Oh, I don't eat. And I'll walk off.
That was beautiful. Oh, I don't eat. Just go away.
Oh. I find Sal. What a comfy looking room you found.
Oh yeah, I'm all curled up on this hay on the floor here. There's no bodies in this one.
Any skulls or bones?
Nope. This room is clean.
Any loot? Anything in the hay? Is there another? I don't know. Hiding in this hay. Is it a big pile of hay?
Does it feel like I'm laying on a needle in the haystack, Jamie?
It feels like you're laying in perhaps what the owners of the ship would deem a prison of some sort or a jail cell.
Oh yeah. Oh, I knew it.
Well, these these doors do look particularly barred.
Yeah, they're all
I mean,
open right now, or raised.
Yeah, I just walked through in this one.
They're like grates.
Yeah, but they're all
Raised them
like lifted up. It
Oh,
looks like it could be slid
yeah.
up and down into the wall.
Yeah, I was just kind of going based off the picture on the map too. That's what I'll take with that.
Mhm.
I'll continue to check these other rooms and just see if there's anything interesting in these piles of garbage.
I could save you time and say the only thing you're gonna find in here are old skeleton corpses, some with rusted armor, but there's no items or anything on them or anything like that.
Very good.
This Pac just staying upstairs, the camera keeps wigging out.
This is also kind of just like, if we're technically in rest mode right now, I'm just walking around. Can I do that? Is that I can walk?
Yeah.
I actually can't move the ship, but I can walk. Okay.
No strenuous activity.
Yeah.
Are you guys beginning your long rest?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, this is a good spot to go ahead and take a break and to level up.
Hey, let's go.
Give us about 10 minutes. We'll be right back. And we are back. Hello.
Oi.
Okay. I'm going to change our view just because our characters are kind of over the map. I don't want the camera to wigwam. And for the most part, you guys have... Oh, actually, for all the part, you've explored all the ship. So here is what your ship is looking like and just doing right now. With Pakcha at the helm. So, after your rest and regaining yourselves, getting rid of your exhaustions, healing up, tending to your wounds, Robot, you finish your repairs on the Autonome, and finally, it looks like he should be able to speak. He had a lot of vocal cord damage that you had to fix, but your mending made it possible.
Massage the throat.
He starts like mimicking clearing his throat as he goes, "Oh my! Oh, thank you, friend."
Break it.
No
Just
problem,
break it.
friend. Welcome back to the world of the conversational.
Indeed, it was terrifying what had happened. I hid as best as I could, but those monstrous mechanical monsters were just intent on dismantling all of us.
Who are you, and who were your friends, though? What happened?
My designation is Whizpop.
Is
There were 6 of us. Alas, I am the only one remaining.
what were you all doing here? Or were you captured, brought here?
No, we were designated to serve the Beholders. Which we did quite well, until they just up and left one day. Don't know why, but they were never ones to explain themselves.
That's strange. And they just left you here with the spiders?
The clockwork creatures weren't always here. They just showed up one day, tried to take the place for their own, and took my comrades for spare parts.
That's terrible. I'm glad you were able to hide, and hopefully for not too long.
As am I, friend. As am I.
So you are familiar with the ship, then?
I believe I have a good grip on it.
Well, we are the owners of this ship now. We are taking it. That the beholders aren't using it, so it is ours now. You are welcome to stay, or we can take you somewhere else when we leave here. But for now, you are part of the crew. Welcome,
Part of the
Whizpop.
ship. Part of the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
I
Part of
see.
the ship, part of the crew. Beep.
So this
This is our ship now.
designates you as captain, then, right? Slick overhears this,
Well-
and he'll move up immediately next to Robot. And
This is my captain, but I'm your captain.
I little Robot Gnome, Robot 2, I'll call you. That's your name, right? Robot 2. I'm the captain here. Whizpop just looks up at him and says, "Well, I am Whizpop, and happy to Robot 2. Good to have ye." And he pats his shoulder a few times, and then goes back to his prison cell.
Don't worry about that, Whizpop. That's all on the up and up.
Sure.
Well, either way, you are a part of the crew. That's our captain. Yeah, well, we need to go to Hakatha. Do you know anything about that as well?
I know it's the Beholder's home planet, but I am afraid I'm unfamiliar with its terrain. I must also warn you, I am not a combat model. Cannot really fight. Well, I guess I can punch something, but I would be shredded in moments if put in the face of one of those monsters that you so bravely defeated.
Yes, we wouldn't expect that of you, per se, but what do you have? What can you do? Do you have special skills, perhaps? Well,
Well,
look around a little bit. We're in need of a chef.
I can prepare meals if you wish. I also have, and he holds his hands up, and all of his fingers fold over to where you see little holes. I can shoot flames from my fingers. And
Well, we've had enough flames for one day.
I say in Robot's head, ask him if he can prepare the other chef. Just look at the chef.
No, Baksha.
He just
That's
says
messed up,
no.
dude.
What are those used for generally?
You feel the whole ship just groan a little bit. Like it's sad.
they are used to cast, I believe it's called burning hands.
That is a useful ability if you're ever in danger. Don't use that unless you are in danger.
That is the idea. But I couldn't do it against those other creatures. They would have just mechanically laughed at me and then taken my legs off first like they did the others.
Yes, fire didn't work too great against them. Also, I like lean into him a little bit. Hey, open up my fingers. I can do that too.
He looks at you. He looks a bit excited as he's kind of looking you over.
Should we touch gifts?
So you did so much more, though. I was watching from the wreckage. You are definitely a combat model, right?
I'm a bartender model.
Beep.
But I saw you cast radiant magic. You're much more, yes?
Yeah, I can do some other things too. I'm just part of the bartending, you know? Beep.
Well, if you'd like me to cook for you, I will, or help in any way I can. You're a good bunch.
Oh, I don't eat, and I'm gonna turn and walk away.
Okay. He waves and just looks for someone to
The
hang
end
out
of the
with.
conversation right there.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna commit to that.
He'll just find
No,
Sal.
I
And
don't eat.
go hang out with Sal and just greet him. Just sit next to him.
Oh, Sal's sleeping.
Oh. He waves at your sleeping body and he wanders about. He said no.
As he wanders back, I cross back past him. Oh. Well, yeah, so if you can, well, some of the others will probably want you to cook something at some point, but just help how you can. And, yeah, we'll take care of you. We'll keep you safe. No more spider robots.
Yes, sir. Please, no more spider bots.
No more clockwork horrors.
No more
Unless you're into
clockwork
that.
horrors.
Whores.
Maybe when we're back in town, we'll visit a clockwork brothel.
I do
That'll
not
be some
understand.
clockwork horse.
Does not compute.
All right. I'll give him a pat on the shoulder, and I'll go wander off to find a corner to stare into.
Pacha, you've been listening and seeing all this happen too, and you are in control of the ship. What are you doing?
Looking.
Okay, your ship continues to float in space.
Yeah, we're just drifting. Because
Yep.
I'm also resting.
No, you've already long rested.
Oh, I've already long rested? Oh, okay. Well then I start taking the ship closer towards the planet a little bit.
Okay, your ship starts to. It's been spinning slowly this entire time ever since she put the helmet on, but now it's slowly spinning its way down to the surface of Katha. As all of you are now making your way to the spiral disc spire, odd-looking planet out in the distance. That's where we're going to go ahead and stop for the evening. We'll have to resume when Slick comes back, because your real mission is about to begin. A little short session.
Oh boy.
We gained a couple things out of it, right? Got to level up. Got a buddy.
Whoops.
Got a whiz pop. Lost a Ryback.
Hell yeah.
Lost a Mycon,
Oh yeah.
technically.
Well,
Micah, that
Yeah.
little bitch.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
Yeah, who can do magic? Me immediately. Micah can do magic. Micah healed.
It's true. He's
He was
kind of
also the first one out.
he's kind
I
of
didn't
portrayed
remember that.
himself as a little bitch just to start, though. I think. I remember back.
I just knew he was guilty the way he was staring at that body. That was a guilty stare.
That was a
I just
regret
had to figure out
stare.
how Robot knew that.
Well, we'll figure out how we're gonna handle
Yeah.
him. You guys are moving
Just
on
for
too.
Raven.
Reinforcements said they'd come if no matter what, just in case. But we're gonna go do this damn thing. Excited. I'm excited for next week.
Oh.
now.
Reinforcements be damned.
And actually, I suppose I probably would have also just kind of gone to wander off for the rest of the night near Mike and just also keep an eye on him.
Yeah, y'all kind of just left him up at cargo with the Fred. Fred's doing whatever he's
I
doing.
mean-
and quickly.
We didn't even actually pat him down to see if he had anything else on him.
Yeah, but he is hog-tied.
It's true.
It's
He
true.
could have. Yeah, might have a communicator listening to everything y'all are saying. So who knows,
He's
right?
hog-tied face down, sobbing in the ground.
Yeah, he is.
Why
He
did
is-
I do this?
He is an upsetty spaghetti guy right now.
I'm such a little bitch.
Poor Mycon.
Poor Mycon.
Well, I suppose
Poor Mike.
we'll have to meet up next week and resume when Slick's here. I feel like he would have had a lot of words to say tonight, but sometimes that's how it be. So, Slick, if you're watching this,
He can have.
I hope I did good for you, just a little bit.
It was a good impression of him, that's for sure. I thought that was. I thought that was a good.
Pirate Captain Slick.
contribution.
Yeah,
He can have some words with Mike and one-on-one later when he's back.
that's a good idea. We'll probably do that. Well, unless y'all got anything, we're leaving. Anything you want to say? Do, wave, show, mimic? No? Okay, cool. Thanks for watching again.
Bye.
This has been episode 9. We'll have episode 10 next week, Wednesday, same time as always, 8 p.m. Central. We will have our next live session of Saltmarsh this Friday. It'll be a pretty important one. Try to tune in for that. You can. And then it's back to, Wednesday Spelljammer. Oh, and Friday we meet up at 7:30, a little earlier, so be on time for it. Because we always are, every single time, right on the dot, never late. Ever.
Never.
Never.
I have a feeling you're usually late.
Never.
Never.
Never
Okay.
wrong.
Thanks
I
again.
mean, no.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.